lilies, how are you doing? So, this is a reading on why they are pulling away. This is a generalized reading, so it could be for you or it could not be for you. And this is for both men and women, no matter who you're attracted to, everyone is welcome here, and it's very generalized, so related to your situation. But I'm going to say he or she whenever I'm speaking about them. And this is the main deck we are going to be using, is the simplified tarot deck, and this is the oracle cards that we are going to be using. Yeah, these are the Blossom of Wisdom oracle deck. This is one of my other new purchases. I know I've been purchasing too much this past few days, but yeah, we are going to quickly jump into our reading and start and answer the question of why they are pulling away from you. You can pray to whoever your guides are and connect with this message. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Do not overthink this message. Okay, we are going to look into the readings. Okay. I feel like you are very unapproachable for them. Like they view you as a star, and it's because of that that they feel that there is no connect, like there is no possibility or any universe in which you are going to be theirs. Like they are very self-depreciating. They are not aware of who they are, and that's why they are like pulling away from you, because they just feel like you deserve so much more, and they think that they are not that much more, and they need to gain better understanding of themselves. They need to remove themselves from situations that are very negative for them, and they haven't done it yet. They haven't figured out what their personal values are, what their belief system is. All they are right now building on is other people's values and other people's beliefs, and they're inculcating those in themselves, but they are not actually thinking about, is this right or is this wrong? And when they look at you, they are like, oh, you are such a sorted person in these terms, like you know what is wrong for you and what is right for you. You have your boundaries, and you are trying your best to set them and make them clear to the people, and that's why they feel very hopeless. They feel like maybe this bond is just not going to happen because you are this far up and they are right far here, which might be a just their belief, or it might be something that's actually true, because not every relationship is meant to be. I'm not here to like joke about, I'm not here for motivation and just balance lying to you. I'm just going to tell you what it is. And not every relationship is meant to be. Some are just meant to be phases. Oh, you are also recovering from a heartbreak, I see. You have also gone through a few relationships that have just broken you apart and have made you feel very terrible. And it might be because of that that you are now looking for better opportunities, and now you are actually setting those boundaries properly. And even you have no idea what this path or what this person is for you. You have no idea how this relationship is going to proceed. You are yourself very confused. And I get that part, because they are themselves, they are also confused about their feelings. You are also confused about their feelings. It's like it's not a good situation to be in, because neither of you are clear about what you want. Even if one person is level headed, they can pursue someone, but if neither of you are level headed, neither of you are actually clear, then it's just confusion along the way. There's nothing to bring an end to. You can't actually communicate properly if you do not know how you yourself are feeling. And if you feel like the universe is not on your side, then trust me, the universe is on your side. And you have had these beginnings and processes because you deserve them, and because the universe is trying to make you more aware of everything that is here for you. And you are holding on to things that are negative. From what I can see, it's like you know some things are just not good for you, but you are holding on to them because you are not unwilling to let them go. Yeah, you need to let yourself be balanced. You all want to make her actually, like, you want this dream of you and him or you and her to be together, to be, you have this dream of sorts, but that dream is not becoming a reality because you don't have proper balance. You, as I said before, you yourself is confused about what you're feeling, about what it is that you actually want, and you are letting logic completely take over your emotion, which is not something you need to be doing. You need to let go of the unhealthy and possessive parts of you, or that are toxic, that might be getting in the way of this relationship. I can see that it's not just a blockage from his end, but it's also a blockage from your end, because both of you are holding on to different parts of yourself that are just, it's time to let those parts of yourselves go, but you're not able to do that. And that is something you need to be doing to actually move forward, to actually be with each other. I'm going to be pulling out two or three more cards for the situation to see how this relationship might turn out, if you guys actually get into a relationship or not. Okay, that's a lot. I'm just going to take all of them. That, yeah, I want to see how, if you guys will end up, oh, you are going to end up together. It's a good fortune card. Yeah, all of the cards that popped out are yes cards. Yes, you have to move on though. I can say that there's something you are just, there's this unhealthy obsession with something in your life that you're not moving out of, that you are not moving forward from. You are still holding on to it a lot, and in a very unhealthy manner. Like, it's that only if you let go of that fear, you will have an idea of where this relationship is going. Because right now, from what I can see, is that you are very, even though you're confused, but you know that there is something with this person, like there's this chemistry, there's this vibe with this person, but because you're so fearful of how things are going to be, of how the things are going to repeat themselves, if you think that the same pattern that was with your ex or someone in the past is going to repeat, and you need to let go of that fear, because you can't actually love the someone if you're fearful, if you're this fearful. And that's something you need to let go of. It is linked, it is very happy in the sense that there is a future with this person, there is a good relationship that can blossom for this connection, but you need to get yourself in check. And even though they might perceive you as someone who has all figured out, they do not know that you are also vulnerable. You need to let them know that you are also just as vulnerable, and that you are also just as fragile. And being fragile is not a bad thing, do not take it in the bad sense, but being fragile in the sense that you also have certain flaws about you, because they think that you are perfect in all ways, and they are very intimidated by them. I do not know why I'm stuttering, but yeah, they think that you are all that, and even though you are always going to remain all that in their eyes, but you also need to let them know that yeah, I also have certain parts about me that are flaws, that are imperfections, and you need to be very vocal about that. You need to make yourself clear, you need to tell them very clearly that who you are and who they want you to be are might be two different people. And you need to let them know that okay, I'm this, are you going to accept me? Then let's just be something. Because from what I can see is that you guys have the potential to be very good. but because you are both afraid of this, you are not thriving, you are not actually blossoming. But let's pull out a few oracle cards for you. Okay, my whole camera kind of like shifted. I have no idea why, but yeah. You got the Calendia. I hope it's stable now. Verbena, again harmony, vitality, radiance. A few more oracle cards and then I'll dive deep into them. Rosemary and Anthurium. Oh, I love this card by the way because I have a plant. I used to have a plant of this back when like I was a child, and that was very special for me. That brought me a lot of happiness, if you will. But yeah, let's dive into the first card, which is Calendula. Yeah. Calendula is often known as a marigold. It is a flower that symbolizes vitality, radiance, and it brings a burst of light and life wherever it goes. It it is similar to the message of the star. You are very bright and you have a lot of energy within you, and your presence itself illuminates the life of others. You need to live your life with vibrancy and radiance. Do not dim your light down. I see that you have a tendency of doing that when you are when you enter a relationship, where you just kind of lose yourself so much to be someone you are not, that you become a shell of a person you used to be, and that is not a good thing. The second card that we have is Verbena, which is harmony and revitalization. It's for, again, it's for balancing qualities. You need to balance yourself. You need to balance the harmony because throughout the reading, I can see that you guys are definitely ending up together. You guys are bound to, be together. But in that, do not lose yourself. Do not just let yourself go in that situation. You need balance in your personal life, in your work life, and all of that. And you need to restore your energy back. Keep your energy sacred and keep your energy precious. Like, do not lose it when it comes to them. Do not just let go of it whenever you fall in love, because that just means that you're losing yourself, and that is not something you shall be doing. The other card that we have is Rosemary. It shows vision and determination. I can from like you might all of you might have one of these plants, or you might also be using rosemary shampoo oils because that is very prevalent right now. You might be using that, and that is something that might be serving as confirmation for you guys that yeah, I am someone who uses rosemary. But rosemary is for you to clarify your vision for the future. This is again a confirmation of the earlier message that you need to clarify your feelings from your side at least. You need to proceed with determination and with pure vision. You need to be very clear on what it is that you want from this relationship, from this person, and you need to be clear on where you stand, and then only will this relationship be something that is actually positive for both of you, because I think that if you do not do it, if you are not clear on where you stand, the whole relationship might turn toxic to sorts of sorts, which is again not a good thing. And I don't think you should allow that to happen, because once it becomes even slightly toxic, I can see that all your energy is just going to be taken away by for that toxicity to end. And I think you're going to lose yourself in the process. I keep coming back to losing yourself because I feel like that is something that you have been doing quite often, and it is not something you should be doing, like, considering everything. But once you are very clear on what it is that you want, you can pursue this relationship, pursue this connection with great determination, with proper focus. You can, like, just go up to them and tell them, hey, I like you. Do you like me back or not? What it is that you feel for me. Like, one of my friends did that. Like, she just asked this guy that she liked him, like, why are we not dating? Like, excuse me, we are flirting every night, then why are we just not dating? And that is something I think you should be doing too. Like, just confront yourself and confront them later on, that what it is that you feel. Then we have the anthurium, which suggests hospitality and happiness. It signifies a period of openness and warmth, and you will spread happiness and invite it into your life. I can see that you are a very happy person, and that is so sweet. But for this happiness to be actually shared across, you need to genuinely take time to yourself, figure out your emotions, reflect on your own thoughts, and then approach that person with clarity and determination. Because both one of you needs to have this determination. I can see that your relationship is going to succeed, but the only way it's going to succeed if one of you asks. Like, until unless you do not ask, you do not confront, you would never know. It's always going to be a what if situation, and you do not want to be stuck there. Like, it's better to have regretted than stay in that place and just question yourself again and again. What if this happened? What if that happened? But yeah, for some of you, I can see that 4 might be a lucky number, because 4 has showed up quite a lot in the reading. So 4 might be something you consider lucky or fortunate, or it might even signify a number of days, someone's birth date, someone's birth year, maybe. I'm not sure, but there's something about a 4 here. But yeah, this was your reading. If you guys like the reading, then do comment, share, subscribe, and like the video. If you resonated with the video, then tell me your experiences down below. And if you resonated with this video, then just put a rosemary symbol down below. If you don't have a rosemary symbol, then you can also put leaves down below. And just show your support, because that helps me do what I'm doing right now and actually makes me more energetic to do this in the future. But yeah, I'm so thankful for you guys. Bye bye. See you in my next video. Love you.